Dear friends, I am Dr. Santosh Desai and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss some examples from GATE 2003 question papers. All these examples are taken from the topic linear algebra. Now let us see one by one. Consider the following system of linear equations. So the system Ax is equal to b is given. Notice that the second and third columns of the coefficient matrix are linearly dependent. For how many values of A does this system of equations have infinitely many solutions? The options are 0, 1, 2 and infinitely many. Now, to solve this example, we have to know under what condition the given system of equation have infinitely many solution. So we know that if rank of A is equal to rank of augmented matrix AB and is less than number of unknowns, then the system of equation Ax is equal to B will have infinitely many solution. Now here number of unknowns are 3 and the question is how to find the rank of A and rank of AB. So to find rank of A and rank of AB, first we write the augmented matrix AB and then we reduce it to echelon form with the following procedure. So first if A11 is equal to 0, that is first element of first row is 0, then use elementary row or column transformation such that A11 becomes non-zero. Then use row transformations only and bring zeros everywhere in the first column, that is below the A11. And in the third step, repeat about 2 steps for the elements A22, A33 and so on. So this is the procedure to reduce a given matrix to the echelon form. And once you reduce it to the echelon form, then total number of non-zero rows gives the rank of matrix A and rank of augmented matrix AB. So let us consider the augmented matrix AB. This augmented matrix AB is obtained by writing the elements of A and B side by side. Now, using the first element 2, we bring zeros in the first column. So for this, we use the transformation R2 changes to R2 minus 2 times R1 and R3 changes to R2 times R3 minus R1. So with this transformation, the above matrix takes the form. So AB is similar to, there is no change in the first row. So it remains as it is. Now the elements of the second rows are, first we get 0, then 3 minus 2, that is 1, then 12 minus 12 plus 8, that is equal to minus 4, and 5 minus 2a. Now using the transformation R3 changes to 2 times R3 minus R1, third row becomes, first element is 0, then 4 minus 1, that is 3, then minus 24, sorry, minus 16 plus 4, that is equal to minus 12, and 14 minus a. Now we use second element of the second row and bring 0 below that. So for this we use the transformation R3 changes to R3 minus 3 times R2. So with this the third row takes the form. So here first two rows are as it is and third row takes the form 0, then 0, 0 and again finally you will get minus 1 plus 5a. So this is the echelon form of the augmented matrix AB. Now we know that if rank of A is equal to rank of AB is less than number of unknowns, the system will have infinite solutions. So here number of non-zero rows in A are 2, so therefore rank of A is 2 and number of unknowns are 3. Thus the system will have infinite solution if rank of AB is equal to 2, and this is possible if minus 1 plus 5A is equal to 0. So therefore Simplifying minus 1 plus 5a equal to 0, we get a is equal to 1 upon 5. Thus, for one value of a, the given system of equation will have infinitely many solutions. Now let us consider next one. Given matrix A, 3 by 4 matrix is given, then the rank of the matrix is, options are 4, 3, 2 and 1. Now here the given matrix is 3 by 4. So we use the echelon form of given matrix to find the rank of the matrix. So following is the procedure to reduce a given matrix to the echelon form. So first, if A11 is equal to 0, then use elementary row or column transformation such that A11 becomes non-zero. Then use row transformation and bring zeros everywhere in the first column, that is below the element A11, and repeat these two steps for the elements A22, A33 and so on. After completing these steps for all the elements, then count the total number of non-zero rows in the echelon form, and this non-zero rows gives the rank of the matrix. Now we solve the example. So given matrix is, in the given matrix, just we interchange R1 and R3. So we get first row is 2 1 0 1, and next we get 6 3 4 7, and last row is 4 2 1 3. Then we reduce 6 to 0 and 4 to 0 with the transformation R2 minus 3 times R1 and R3 minus 2 times R1. So there is no change in the first row, so it remains as it is. Then second row takes the form, first element is 0, then again we get 0, 4 and 4. The third row takes the form 0, 0, 1 and 1. Now we use the element 4 and bring 0 below that 4. So this can be done by using transformation 4 times R3 minus R2, and this will takes the form. So first two rows are as it is, and the third row takes the form 0 0 0. Now this is the required echelon form of the matrix, and here number of non-zero rows are 2, and therefore rank of given matrix is 2. Now consider one more example. A system of equations represented by Ax is equal to 0, where x is a column vector of unknowns and A is a square matrix containing coefficients, has a non-trivial solution when A is non-singular, singular, symmetric and Hermitian. Now for the solution, we know that if rank of A is equal to number of unknowns, then the system has zero solution or trivial solution. And if rank of A is less than number of unknowns, then the given system will have infinite or non-zero or non-trivial solution. Now here order of A is n and number of unknowns are also n. So if determinant of A is not equal to 0, then rank of A will be n, and in this case we will get the 0 solution. But we need non-trivial solution, and if determinant of A equal to 0, then rank of A will be less than n, and in this case the system will get non-trivial solution. Now here determinant of A is nothing but a matrix is singular. So therefore, if a given matrix is singular, then the system of equations represented by Ax is equal to 0 will have infinitely many solutions.